Hey guys, Kate Simsley here. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm so glad that you're back, and if you're new, I'm glad that you found us. Today we're building a tiny house in Strangerville. It's a cabin-style home that has one bedroom and one bathroom. I really don't know what to say. It is tiny. It is under 100 tiles, so it's not actually a tiny home. I don't know what it falls under. It's not a micro home, but it is rather small. It's good for one or two Sims. I wanted to make sure that I can get a double bed in here, and it's not up against the wall, so you can easily get two Sims in here, no problem. The house is a very odd shape, as you can see. I had to fiddle a lot with the floor plan to make it work. Some of the home is on a diagonal, which when you're building a tiny house, that's really good, because diagonal tiles tend to give you more room. So that's what I did there. Here I'm putting the roof on. And I cut a lot of footage out of just roofing and cluttering because it seems repetitive. Let me know if you want me to leave that in, I can. But, yeah, I don't know. It seems like it would be boring to watch. So I'm making a front porch. I'm just going to put some steps on and, yeah, fiddle with the roof a little bit. The camera spins a lot in this build. I've said it before, and I'm sorry, but I have a tendency to place something and look at it from every angle to make sure I like it. So you see a lot of that in this, especially in tiny homes when you're not 100% sure that the sim is going to be able to access items. I tend to tilt the camera and look at it this way, that way, and make sure that it fits, make sure I like where it is. So that happens a lot. I did try to cut most of the spinning out, but there is some of it in here. Here I'm just messing around with the floor plan some more. I'm trying to fit where I'm going to put the kitchen and the bathroom and all that fun stuff. I do end up switching it out a little later to make a hallway into the bedroom, which you will see. But here we are, just trying to create an entrance. I switch out this wall and I turn it into a fence. So there is a fence inside the front door, but I think it looks really cute. I created a pop-out on the side of this house. A, to give myself a little more space, and B, I just wanted to add some depth to make it not all flat. I can't stand when all the sides of my house are all flat, and I do it a lot, but I don't like it at all. So I created that little pop-out, and I think it looks great. I put a little hedge at the side there. I'm not sure it stays. I might end up changing it later. I know the garbage can ends up over there. I do create a little grass area here using terrain paint, and it does eventually turn into a garden. This home also has, if you have laundry day pack, it has a clothing line and the wash bucket. If you don't have the laundry day pack, that won't be there, but there is, a clothing line, I think, in Debug. I'm pretty sure it's base game, so you can always put that there. Yeah, the bathroom has that outhouse toilet, but it functions and it works. I've got a tub and a shower. I managed to get both of them in this house. Again, the diagonal tiles really help you get room. You can get a lot more in when you use diagonal tiles. In the bathroom here, I used the new kitchen kit. This was actually my first build when that kit came out. It's just taken me a while to post it. I'm not sure how many people purchased the kits. If you didn't, you could probably still download this and just replace the cabinets and stuff. They wouldn't be there, but I'm not sure. EA might replace them for you with something else that you do own, but you can replace them and just put whatever you want in there. I use the Country Kitchen Kit because I love those cabinets, and that sink is fantastic. I wish we had more standalone sinks like that. That one makes me happy because it's very farm style. It's very country, it's a very deep sink. I love those style sinks. Actually, my parents, they have that kind of sink in their kitchen, and they're redoing their kitchen right now. And they were going to get rid of it, and I was like, you can't get rid of that sink. It's fabulous. I love it. Anyway, we're moving on here. We're going to start fleshing out the kitchen, and like I said, I use the Country Kitchen Kit on the cabinets in here, so I'm just trying to sort out where they're going to go, because I wanted a full-size fridge and a stove in this tiny home, which, if you've built a tiny home before, that's a challenge. But I did manage to work it out. I put the fridge there on the angled wall, and I slip a stove into the opening. So that's what's happening there. I fiddle a lot with this kitchen. I end up putting a post in. I did playtest and things work. If the fridge doesn't work, you may have to just shift it over just slightly. Hold down the Alt key and move it over just a little bit. But when I played it, it did function. And it was fine. Here I'm putting a TV. This is from Eco Lifestyle, from their debug, and it's just an old style TV. I kind of tilted it and put it on that TV stand, and I add a pile of books in the corner. We're going to put a plant over by this window. It took me forever to pick a plant. I tried like 300 of them. I cut some of the footage out, to be honest with you. But I did try a lot of different plants over there. I used the Eco Lifestyle couch as well. I think this pack, I use this pack more than any pack, I think. Honestly, I use something from that pack in almost every build. This stuff is just really good. So here I'm trying to find a planter. I originally started with this one that's in a barrel, but I moved that outside, and I like the way it looks on the porch. But I end up going back in, and I put 2 plants, but I moved one to the front door. So I put that one, which I love, that milk can plant. And I put the tall plant. I end up moving the milk can plant to the front door because it seemed to take... I could have sized it down, but I didn't really want to do that. It took up a lot of space anyway. I moved to the front door. It does move back into the living room later, which you'll see. But yeah, I moved it out here for now. We're going to put a table behind the couch, and I end up putting lamps and stuff on it. It works out really well. I needed something for light, and you couldn't really have side tables because it would take up too much space or Sims wouldn't have got by. And I knew I wanted to have a dining table in this house. I do end up fitting in a 2-seater dining table, but I had to tilt and twist and turn it to fit it in there. Right now it's against the wall there, as you see, but I do end up pulling it out and twisting it a little. Yeah, we're going to add some upper cabinets. Again, these kitchen cabinets, if you do not have this pack, I suggest buying it. I think it cost me $6.50. It comes with quite a bit of stuff for $6, not gonna lie. And it's beautiful stuff. The newer things that we're getting in The Sims are all super nice. The stuff in this pack was exceptionally beautiful. It almost felt like CC. It really did. It's good quality stuff. So if you haven't bought it, I would suggest you do. You don't have to. Like I said, you can switch them out for whatever cabinets you do own. But it is a good pack. So if you're humming and hawing about whether you should buy it or not, my recommendation is buy it. It's worth the $6. I was kind of disappointed, no, not gonna lie, with them being $6. $6 is cheap, sure. But when you think about stuff packs regularly $12 or something. But they go on sale all the time for the same price as the kits now. So I'm curious if the kits are going to go on sale for $3. You know what I mean? Or I doubt they will. I don't think that EA would do that. But one day they might. I don't know. But when you think about the fact that the stuff kits do go on sale for the same price as the new kits, stuff packs, I guess I said kits, it really makes you think about the price. I was kind of disappointed with that, but I'm a builder, and if it exists, I have to have it. I don't know why it's a problem I have, and yeah, it is what it is. So, I use this chair. I think it's from the Paranormal pack. Love that chair. It has great swatches. A lot of them are really bright and vibrant, and they're hard to use sometimes, but I like that really light blue swatch. I think it's really pretty. Here I am just adding some lamps on the back, on that table behind the couch there. Sorry, my nose is so stuffy right now. And yeah, I'm tilting the table to fit it in. I do end up putting stuff in here for a dog or a cat, I guess. There's a pet bed and a bowl, so if you had a pet, it would have all it needs in this house. You'd need a litter box if it's a cat, but there's plenty of room at the front door for a litter box. I didn't put one in the build. Here I am. I think this is where... Oh, I'm doing the flooring. I thought it was where I changed to make a hallway. At one point here, I realized I have no way to get to the bedroom. Literally left myself no access. I was gonna move the fridge from, where would I put it? So I end up making a little hallway from the front door to the bedroom, and it actually works, because it kind of separates everything off. I just moved the door into the bathroom, and it works out. In fact, this whole build came together pretty easily, and I was quite impressed. I did it all in one sitting, and I'm happy with the way that it turned out. It's a good little house. I actually created a sim that I'm playing in here. She is very annoying. She's hot-headed, and she gets mad at everything, and I don't know why. I don't like that, but it is what it is. I'm just hanging a coat rack on the wall there, and we are going to put some lights in a minute. There's a lot of pauses in this video. I'm not sure what I was doing, and I tried to cut most of them out, but there are some moments where I just pause. I'm like sitting there. I don't know if I was just thinking, or I could have got distracted. One of my kids could have distracted me. I'm really not sure what happened, but there are quite a few of them, so I apologize if they bug you. I'm going to add some lights on the wall to brighten up this kitchen. I do end up putting a window in the dining room, if I haven't already. Oh yeah, no, it's there. And I'm just shifting the table and light over. I fiddled with this table and light so much. I wanted to be sure that it worked. Now, I did playtest it several times, because it doesn't look like it's going to work. But it ends up working fine. And I remembered a garbage can in the house, so that's a good thing. I put it there by the fridge. See, that's what I mean. If the fridge doesn't work, just slightly move it over. But it did work when I tested it, so I think you'll be okay. I am going to add some clutter on the counters. I think I put, like, the paper towel rack and the utensil holder. Nothing too major. Here I am. I added this little milk crate in the corner there because it's so country. Like, when I think of a country home, they always have those little milk crates. So I always put them in if I'm doing a country-style house. And I figured this was kind of country. I'm going to put some windows in the bedroom, and I believe we are going to start painting pretty soon. The colors in this house are pretty muted. This is where I create the hallway into the bedroom. That's where I realized I had no way to get in the bedroom. So I shift around some walls and create a hallway so you can access the bedroom. I do end up having to move. This is where I moved that plant to the living room, because it was just in my way. So I end up putting a little desk area in the living room as well, so there's like a little corner office nook. I've got this lovely ottoman at the front door. I end up putting in some stuff from Seasons, so you've got your umbrella rack and a couple of other things. Nothing major. If you don't have Seasons, then it's not a big deal. You won't die. But there are, I don't think I limited this at all. Like, there's pretty much stuff from every pack in here. I'm not sure what people have. I have every pack, so I just kind of build and I don't think about it. If you guys prefer limited build packs, let me know and I will gladly do some of those. I have done like a base game pack build before, using only the base game. But I don't think I've ever done like base game and whatever, one other pack or something. So if there is something that you would like to see or packs that you have that you want to build done in, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments. I always love getting comments. I love feedback. So if you guys have any thoughts or opinions on my videos, please feel free to share. I love hearing from you. I think it's fantastic. I put some mirrors on the wall there. I do end up adjusting them later because they were kind of sticking out. And I was just trying to fit a dresser. I couldn't fit a full-size dresser, so I ended up getting a dresser from Tiny Living. And I stuck it in there, and I think it looks really good. This bed, the swatch on it is so weird. Like, looking at it now, it's very green. When I put it in there, I was not aware that it was so green. I think it looks good, but I tried like 100 swatches, and I ended up settling on this one for some reason. In hindsight, I don't think I would have picked that one again. But I think it works in this house. I'm going to fiddle with this lamp a little bit and just get it to sit properly, and yeah. That's about it for the bedroom. I think that I put the pet bed in here, so that is there if you do have an animal. You can live in here with them. Like I said, this will sleep 2 Sims because the bed is not. I know some people, their Sims can like scoot over. Some people can't. I've had times where my Sim will not scoot over, so I didn't want to make it so that the Sims had to in case your Sims can't. But here we're going to paint the bedroom in a second. We're going to add plants and the pet beds, and then we're going to paint it. We do like a floral wallpaper. Wow, I can't talk today. It's very early. But we're going to do a floral wallpaper. I put this like bunch of rugs. I think it's from City Living, I want to say. But it's like a pile of rugs and they're layered. And I think it looks really good. I like them. I don't usually use those actually. Like not very often. Yeah, so we're doing the floral wallpaper there. The rest of the house is all just a beige color. I think it looks pretty good. I used the new wardrobe that we got. The swatches are good. Like, they're cute, but they're all really fun, bright colors. They don't have matching woods. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve with EA. The other day, I was trying to make a built-in, like, TV unit, and I was trying to find shelves that matched the cabinets that I used. Do you know that, like, there's a set of cabinets that literally nothing else matches? Like, not perfectly. I found one that was close, but it just wasn't quite right. That drives me nuts. I think there should be, like, 4 wood swatches that are all the same. They match no matter what, and everything should have them. I don't think that we should have all these different woods. Not that everything should match in a house anyway, like in real life, your woods don't match. But it drives me crazy. I can't handle it. Sometimes I sit there for hours looking for things to match different swatches of wood. I don't know. It makes me nuts. I'm switching out the desk here for this little one with the tall back, and I end up putting a laptop and a small lamp on there. And I think then we're going to move outside to the landscaping. I cut out a lot of the landscaping. It's not that there's much, but it was very repetitive. You'll see that here coming up. But I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. It is on the gallery if you're interested in downloading it. My ID on there is K8Simsley, so the same as on YouTube, just a K and number 8 in Simsley. Or you can always search the hashtag K8Simsley and find it that way. Yeah, I don't know. It's there. You're welcome to download it, check it out. Also, if you didn't know from the last video or the video before, there is a ongoing shell. I am currently the editor at Simmed Up Magazine, so go on to my gallery and check out the shell. It's due in a few days, so you don't have much time, but if you want to do it and re-upload it with Simmed Up Shell 1, we are going to go through them in a couple of days, and we're going to feature a build in the magazine. So if you wanted your build shown, I don't know, to readers of the magazine, you can do the shell and you have a chance of being featured. We're going to put a little garden here and we're going to head into screenshots shortly. So I will put on some music and let you enjoy the view. Take care, have fun, and sim on. Bye!